Again, this is number 3. So I was going to just show you how to do this tie. One thing that you do, it's bugging me, this is a little bit too smooth. I usually end up having it quite crisp. It's a little bit blurry, you know what I mean? So just do it for white. And then just come along here to get rid of some of this blackness. I don't think it looks so good. It looks alright on the pattern ties, but for some reason it doesn't look so good on the plain ties. You can see how muddy it is now around here. So I cut a little bit of this off. I think the burgundy is another one that needs to be done in the lime green. Actually, there's a common thread about them, which is they have the old watermark that I did the first time I did it. Doesn't matter too much, just perfectionism. Okay, so to me that looks a little bit better. Maybe take a little bit off here as well, so it's not so blurry. You probably have this with the new watermark already, so I might just show you how this looks if I do a bit of, what's this tool called? Can't even think. Spot healing. Still over there a little bit. The S's on my screen, I can still see them. That's a bit better. If the new watermark comes over it, it won't look so bad. It looks okay here, but a bit smudgy when you're looking close. But when the new watermark's over it, it must be when you see it this close. It should be fine. So let's quickly open one of these ones as a desktop. Let's do the mint one, I guess. Copying that layer of the watermark. You should just have it on a file already, I'm sure, and then just make the opacity just so you can barely see it. See, that's alright to me. So now I just save that and upload it to the site in a minute, and then what I usually do is just get the picture. It doesn't matter if it's already got the watermark on it, the ones that are on the site already, they've already got the watermark embedded in them, obviously, as you know. If you just resize them and the watermark's a little bit sideways, I'm fine with that. Just for the boys' ties, it doesn't bother me. So paste it, and then might just grab another one so I can sort of get them all the same size, because I want them to all be uniform in size. So I'm happy with these ones at the moment. You see they're all about the same. This one needs to be a bit smaller. This one's about a little bit big, I guess. So let's use this picture. This is one I already made from the men's tie. If you look at it, you can see it's basically the same file. So I'll drag that in. What's going on here? There it goes. I'm running out of memory or something, I think. Okay, so if I take away the watermark, it's actually just happens to be in the same place. So I must have edited that by hand. So what I want to do now is resize this to be to fit better over the dark turquoise one, so they're about the same, more or less the same size. Something like that's quite good. And then I usually just shear off a little bit to make it seem a little bit smaller. It's all sort of just combines to the end effect. And now it's more likely that they're going to say, oh, that's a boy's tie. So baby boy's tie video. So yeah. tie, first do that one, upload it, replace that one. And then, so that'd be 03. So now that I'll go there and see it'll be a lot smaller. I'm not sure I can still find the original. I think I might know where it is actually. Tie pink, hopefully this should be here somewhere. There it is. This is wet there on there too, even though like I said it's the men's one. You can just download it from the men's tie one. Not many of them have it anyway. So now we go back to my pinks folder. And yep, so the shadow's gone and I've got a smaller one for the boys, and then obviously if you go to the boys it will have shrunk. Yeah, so it's about the right size. So these two are about the right size, but these two are too big. They don't need to be shorn off, they just need to be resized, because these are actually original pictures that I used of boys' ties, but then I realised no one's really going to notice that it's the same picture. Just a final example of what I was going to say about if you don't have the original files. So if you just drag that into your Photoshop, and then you can just cut it out from here. Oh, that's something I do as well. Good. I guess I've got 2 minutes to show you just a little bit complex thing that I do, but I think it's quite important to make it look nice. So what I'll do first of all is paste it here, remove the watermark, and then like I said before, you make it smaller to sort of match the size of this one. And then like when you rotate it and the watermark's rotated, if you rotate it, don't have to do it much on this one, but if the watermark's rotated, that's fine, I don't mind at all about that. And then I would probably just try and shear this off a bit to say make sure it's a nice V, and then make it a bit smaller. So it's more obviously like a boy's tie, not a men's tie shrunk down. To the customer. And then what the other thing I'd do, this doesn't look right with the V. That's a bit better. The other thing I'd do, to me this looks way too big now, the tail. So I've got a minute and a half left. So what I just do is come in here and take this off along here. Good thing I showed you this actually, because I would have forgotten otherwise. So then cut it and then paste it back in there, but make it a lot smaller into the gap. I was lagging again. Hope my computer doesn't die before this finishes. So now like this is more of a hidden tail. It looks better for a boy's tie, and then obviously you have to clean this up, seeing as this isn't really how it should look. So I'll actually upload this one when I finish, so you won't have to do the forest green either. So what I generally do is just try and make it look good with the clone tool and stuff like that, just to get it the same kind of, make sure the smudge might work on this one. It's sort of alright. A little bit of work to fix there. So that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'll just finish this off. I'm sure you got the gist by now. And yeah, that's 30 minutes of videos showing you how to do boys ones and reordering, and that should keep you real busy for quite a while. Okay, cool.